Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTaker. In this video, I'm going to compare the CPU throttling test comparison between all of these three smartphones which I got right now. Starting with the first phone, which is the Realme X Max, and second is the Realme GT Neo 2, and third is the Realme GT Master Edition. And all the three smartphones, they do have the different kind of processors. Snapdragon 778G processor, Dimensity 1200 chipset in the Realme X Max, and Snapdragon 870 chipset. Let's see friends, in the CPU throttling test, which phone will be having what kind of performance in terms of the throttling lizard. That's what I'm going to compare between all of these three devices. First, all the apps are completely clear from the background RAM management, as you can clearly see friends. And now let me open the CPU throttling application between all of these three smartphones. And there is no high performance mode, there is no GT mode, there is no gain space. Nothing is enabled during this process of testing. And you can see 100 threads and 15 minutes. Same test I'm going to do in all the three smartphones. And now let's start the test. Right now, as you can see, when the test has been officially started at this moment. And let's see which phone will be having what kind of throttling graph. So how much it can actually throttle between all of these three processors. So 778G, Dimensity 1200 and Snapdragon 870 processor in the Realme GT Neo 2. So I will be back after some time friends, just to check what is going on with the temperatures. Right now 29.2, 33, 31.2. Let's see after 5 minutes what will be the temperatures between all of these three smartphones. Again, we'll be back after some time. So right now, as you can see friends, the throttling effect, what is happening in the Realme X Max. So which has got the Dimensity processor. So other Snapdragon processors are kind of really good, so which are maintaining very good stable condition. But the Dimensity 1200 is not that maintaining. Temperatures, you can see 37 degrees Celsius in the Snapdragon 778G, 39 degrees Celsius in the Realme X Max, and 38 degrees. 39, 38 and 37. Wow, that's only 1 degree difference is there friends between all of these three smartphones. So you can definitely see the graph by looking at this. And the Snapdragon 778G looks really very stable friends, very stable. As you can see, it's always close to 100% in the Realme GT Master Edition. That's something. So each phone has its own really good thing in one of the benchmarks. I mean, CPU throttling test, Realme GT Master Edition, and the benchmark test, these both phones are really good in the benchmark test. But Geek benchmark, Realme X Max is good. So each phone has got its own high scores and advantages in each benchmarks. And the benchmark test, Geek benchmark, and CPU throttling. So this is a quick comparison. Again, I'll be back after maybe when the time gets close to 15 minutes of time. That's the final time. Then we'll try to discuss what's happening with overall final temperatures. And again, I'll be back after some time. Right now, as you can see friends, we're getting close to end of the test results, and right now temperature is 39 degrees Celsius. It increased in the Realme GT Master Edition, 38.8 and 39.4. So finally we got the test results, and here's the graph which you can clearly see friends what's happening with the CPU throttling. The Realme X Max is really very much struggling in terms of the CPU throttling results. It's not maintaining that stable. After the Realme UI 3.0 update, this has happened to the Realme X Max too. It's not that consistent. And when it comes to the Snapdragon process, absolutely friends, so both Snapdragon processors are really good, and no CPU throttling detected in the Realme GT Master Edition. That's fantastic, and everything is green, completely green. That's kind of good. And there are three colors in the Realme X Max, three colors: green, yellow and red. And so as you can see friends, completely green in the Realme GT Master Edition. CPU throttle up to 93%, CPU throttle up to, I think no CPU throttling, and CPU throttle up to 59% in the Realme X Max. It's completely kind of disaster in the Realme X Max device in terms of CPU throttling after the trial version of the Realme UI 3.0. So that's it friends, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates, and in case if you're having any other queries, let me know in the comments below. And meanwhile, signing off until then, bye.